Not
So,
on the
so,
defensive side either. I think Christian Wood been getting a lot of blocks.
so who y'all think gonna have like the better second half of the season now? Then
My predictions is in the West. I want to say that Dallas is going. They're going to prove a lot, man. They just got to make another move though. They got to make a trade. Like they got to send some of the role players out of there and get like somebody that's got more potential to be better than what they got. And then in the East, I got the Celtics. No matter what the Celtics do, even if they trade or not, bro, they just gonna be really good, bro. It's gonna be hard to beat them.
you got the Celtics getting better in the second half of the season.
Yes, I got them getting better.
Oh, what you expect them to lose once a month?
I think they can get better though. If they do make a trade before the deadline, I think they could still get like more, and they could get more depth on their team. They could get way better.
So you got Dallas getting better in the West. That's the team that's gonna play better in the second half. You know what about
Yeah,
like the Timberwolves? You don't think the Timberwolves gonna have like a better second half of the season in the West than them?
man, it's
That's
hard
who
to
I think
say.
gonna get better.
It's hard to say.
Yeah, I think that too. I think Timberwolves gonna get better too.
It's the Timberwolves. Yeah, Cat being out has been a big reason why they've slid down. So I think they're 10th right now. Once he gets back, they're still not going to be an elite defensive team with Cat having a guard on the perimeter as consistently as he does. But on the offensive side, they'll definitely improve, and they should be able to have a higher seed in the play-in. I don't think they can squeeze into the 6th seed, but they can definitely get a 7th or 8th seed.
It's
So,
hard to.
and I think even go ahead.
I said it's hard to say because in the beginning they weren't clicking with Rudy Gobert at first. Cat and Rudy, it don't look like they was working out.
Like it's coming to go. It's coming slowly.
Well, I mean, of course, that's expected. Yeah, take time. You got to remember the big three for the Heat were 8 and 9 in their first 17 games. It takes time. You got to think you got Cat, big time scorer. Anthony Edwards, big time scorer. You got D'Lo, Rudy Gobert. It's going to take time for all them pieces to come together. But they'll be okay, though. They have too much talent to not at least have a shot at the playoffs. There's no way they should miss the playoffs. They should miss the play-in at minimum, at worst.
Yeah, it's hard to watch Rudy Gobert out there on offense, man. I
Sheldon,
don't know.
who you got getting better in the second half?
He's never. I had the Suns. I think once Booker come back, I think they'll be decent. I'm not going because I did have them at first in my Western Conference like predictions and stuff, and obviously I was wrong. Hey, I was wrong as usual. I was wrong as usual. Hey, but they're like 21-22 or something like that. And I think once Booker comes back healthy, once Chris Paul, if he gets somewhat healthy, and if DeAndre Ayton just acts right and wants to play for real, I think they'll improve. They'll not be above 500, but they'll at least be 10 games over 500. They just need to get over the injuries. And when Cam Johnson come back, forgot about him. Because that's 4 of their best players not playing, and their best player has been Mikal Bridges and what's the dude name? Is it Denzel? I want to say Denzel Washington. I think that I want to say, but I can't.
It's Dwayne Washington, I think. It's Dwayne Washington.
I want Denzel, but I was like, I don't think it's that. But yeah, he been playing, and they depend on him and Damian Lee and Biombo.
My God, it's tough watching the Suns.
That ain't it. And Torrey Craig. That ain't it. That ain't it. So I think.
It's tough.
That ain't it. And for the East, they sold my bread yesterday, but hey, the Bulls, I think they'll improve too. I think they'll be there because I think they're in the 10th seed right now, and I think they'll be better than the Hawks. And I don't think they're gonna be better than the Pacers. Well, the Pacers just lost Tyrese, so they have a chance of maybe leapfrogging them depending on how long he's gone. So I think the Bulls because they've been playing better recently. We can't lie and say they haven't. Like ever since they was talking about blowing it up and all that, they've been playing better. I can't cap. They've been playing better. So I think they will improve in the second half once DeMar gets back because he's hurt now. Zach LaVine been getting it going recently. And Vucevic, he been doing what he been doing, double machine, bro. I feel like he gets a double every game.
I think he averaged.
So once they get that, you said what?
I think he averaging like 10 or 11 rebounds now.
Yeah, so he been a double machine. So I think the Bulls they'll be better because first half been garbage. They've been trash. So I think they'll be better. Those my two teams.
I think with the Bulls, why the Bulls like getting a little bit better. I kind of agree, but that's not my team I picked for the East because I think now that like DeMar is gone and it's just like who we go to, what we play through. It's not having to like figure out the share who do this, who do that. It's like that's the leader, that's the guy. He take the shot, we plays through him. I think the game just got simpler for them, just knowing that it's gonna be Zach. I think it just worked better like that. Everyone knows the role, what they got to do. It doesn't need to be, who's going to try to play the point, who's going to do this. It's like Zach's going to score, who's going to get the boards, Ayo's going to pass it, Caruso play. I think the game got simplified for the Bulls. I think it's just sometimes when you lose somebody, it's just, okay, I know my role. I know what I got to do now. I don't got to figure it out anymore. Yeah. But I agree. Yeah. I ain't going to hold you.
Do you think long term? Oh, go ahead.
No, what's Max?
No, I was about to say, do you think long term it makes more sense to have Zach or DeMar be the number one option?
I think
at least for the rest of this season.
Long term, I think it should probably be Zach. Right now, I think it should be Zach. It's looking like DeMar having a down. He's still playing good, but I think he's having like a down year versus that MVP year he had. And that they look like Zach's knee isn't bothering him as much. It looks like his shots are flowing a little bit better. So I would say Zach is he a dynamite. His offense is scarier than DeMar. It's like DeMar got it. He gets to the line, get to the mid range, but Zach right now is healthy. And it's looking like because his knee isn't bothering him as much, he's the guy you should play through. And honestly, he doing numbers. He doing numbers right now for them. It looked like they winning more when Zach know what he's supposed to do. I mean, he did take that crazy 2-point shot instead of the open three with Vooch to lose.
He said that he tried to get fouled, and I guess he leaned in and shot.
It was.
And then they said that the line fouled him. That he actually did foul him, but they just ain't called it.
Yeah, it was a foul. They just didn't call it though. But yeah, that's what I think. But my team, I got East. Oh, what you want to act, brother? What you want to act, brother? What you got?
No, go ahead and finish. Did you finish your teams? I mean, for the West, did you say your?
I was just commenting on Sheldon because I like the Bulls, but I feel like the team that's gonna get better for the East. This might be a controversial take, but I'm gonna say the Bucks. The Bucks get better because we haven't seen them actually play with a three-headed dragon yet. We've just been getting a lot of Drew and Giannis, and Chris hasn't been really out there healthy as much. And I think they've been losing some games they should have been winning. They've been some underdogs on a lot of the lines. I think the Bucks when they get actually healthy and we really get to see the full team out there, I think they're gonna do it. I think they're gonna be much better. I think they're going to be much better in the East. And I think my team for the West, it was the Timberwolves, simply because like I just think like they just have to figure out how to make it click, how to make it work. Rudy was in the Euro League. He didn't get much training camp experience with them, playing more games, getting out there. I think they're going to figure it out. And Anthony Edwards has been playing much better.
Okay, so the same thing with the question in regards to Zach and DeMar. I'm going to ask you the same thing with the T-Wolves. Do you think it works better with Cat being a number one option or Anthony Edwards?
Anthony Edwards.
Woo!
Anthony Edwards.
I feel like they want Cat to be the number one. No, they want Anthony Edwards to be number one, but Cat I think is still their best player. He's still their best player. Like, bro, he's a shooting big, shoot the three, spread the floor. So, and Anthony Edwards, he dynamite. I said he was gonna be the best shooting guard this year. I mean, he not the best, but he been showing it. But I think I feel like they should let Cat still be it because Cat can't be stopped, honestly. unless it's just a big time defender on him. He can't be stopped. That's just what
I
I
know
think.
he's arguably the best, or at least top 3 shooting big men of all time. Good playmaker. He has the ability to be a solid defender, but for whatever reason, he just seems to always be flat-footed, and he just doesn't put in the consistent effort. But then again, who does at this point? So, yeah. For me, in the Eastern Conference, I would say my team that's going to play better is the Heat. I was looking at a stat earlier that honestly gives me hope that they will be able to improve. They have the 30th ranked offense as far as points per game and the second ranked defense as far as points per game. So really it just comes down to getting that consistent scoring every night. And that's been an issue because their top 4 players really haven't been playing together that often. It's always Bam is out. Jimmy is out. Kyle Lowry is out with something. Tyler Hero is out with something. So they haven't really had a chance to play together with their main 4 players. I mean, injuries are a part of the game, but it's no way you're second in scoring defense and you're an 8th seed. It's just no way. So if they can get a string of healthy games together, let's say for the next month or 2, not have any major injuries to where people out 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 games, they'll shoot up the standings, in my opinion.
The Heat.
I don't know. I don't trust the Heat. I don't trust them, bro.
No, it is hard. They had a 30th ranked offense. So I don't blame you for not trusting them. They can definitely get better, though.
Bro, Jimmy been, like you said, Jimmy been out, Bam been out, Tyler Hero been out, Kyle Lowry been out. Then when them people out, now you got to depend on Max Strus, Gabe Vincent, and the rookie Jovic. You got to depend on them. Bro, what? I feel like if they could have just made some more better moves, bro, this offseason, I think I would like them, and I would have had them way higher in the East, or they would be higher in the East. But when Jimmy out and with Tyler Hero and Bam, bro, what can you do? You can't do nothing. And they be having to play Udonis Haslam. Really, Udonis Haslam, bro, has to get ticked, bro, because all they'll be missing time. Y'all know that video when Tyler Hero tried to throw him that ooblesh?
We watched that live. Remember, I said, boy, that man legs just gave up on him.
You know what? I think they might have that same mentality that the Warriors had, to where they just don't care about the regular season. They just trying to get to the postseason. Of course, they don't have the same level of success as the Warriors, but they were just in the finals, 3 years ago, Eastern Conference Finals. So, I mean, they've tasted some level of consistent success.
It was one.
So, yeah, they just trying to get there.
I think this year different, bro. I don't know, because where are they at now? I'm about to look.
They're the 8th seed, I think.
22-2.
So that means they will play the Celtics, right? No, they'll be in the play-in. My bad. So that means they're going to have to go up against the Hawks, the Pacers, or the Bulls.
They're better than all.
I think they're better than all. Yeah, I think they're better than all of them. The Bulls probably the only team that give them some go. The Hawks, I don't trust them. I don't trust the Hawks. Because all they're going to do is lock down Trey, and he ain't going to be able to do nothing. We saw it last year. They locked him down. He couldn't do absolutely nothing. And DeJounte Murray has not been good this year. He hasn't. He just hasn't been good. I'm not even going to say he's having a down year from last. He just ain't been good, bro. He just ain't been good.
It doesn't really fit. Not like that Donovan and Darius Garland. It doesn't work over there like that.
Bro, because you remember when they traded him, we was like, we got to see this. We got to see how this work. Like this one, I think that's going to be good. I was like, we just got to see how it fit. And now that we seeing, it's like, it just don't fit because Trae Young is still doing the same thing. He's still out there ball hogging. And DeJounte Murray still. You said what?
He never started playing off the ball.
Yeah, he's not playing off the ball. And I feel like that would be better if he played off the ball and be like, obviously he's not going to be Steph Curry, but be like a Steph Curry because Steph Curry kind of plays off the ball. If he would just play off the ball, I think it'd be better and let DeJounte be the point, but he ain't going for that. And DeJounte, I hate to say it, they treat him like a role player. When he's supposed to be the second best player, they're treating him like a role player. And and it shouldn't be like that, but it's like that. And it's the same way with John Collins. Now, was John Collins, can he be a second best player on the team? I don't think so.
He's showing
But they treat him like a real player too.
he's showing flashes though. He's
They,
showing flashes this year. Like,
he showed flashes, but
yeah,
not
they're
all.
using him right.
But they treat him like a role player too.
He doesn't need to.
Yeah,
It's
but
like
how
his
can you show? How can you show you a second option when you don't get the ball enough?
They don't. I think John Collins needs to be on the Pacers. You put John Collins on the Pacers, he's an all-star. You put him next to a Tyrese, he's an all-star.
Yes, who's going to consistently feed him? That could be Nash and Amari 2.0.
Oh boy, I like that. I like that comparison.
It could be.
It's funny because Trae Young averages 9 assists and Tyrese averages 10, but they two different type of point guards though. It's like Tyrese is a pass first, but Trae Young, he's a scorer first, but he's still gonna dime you. But it's different type of assists though.
Trae throwing a lot of lobs versus Tyrese. Boom, he got you. He found you. Boom, right there. Got you in the post. Got you at the 3-point line. Trae just throwing the oop. He throwing the oop and they catching it. He got a lot of high dunkers.
Yeah,
and I did have the Hawks, but I was like, I don't know. And I remember when Ace was sending me that picture, he's like, Sheldon, they in second place in these. I said, bro, they ain't gonna last that long there, bro. Nobody had them up there that high.
The Kings,
because they in the playing.
The Hawks don't have somebody like Marcus Smart who sat down Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum and told them, y'all got to start passing the ball. Y'all have to start getting everybody else involved. It can't be just about y'all scoring.
Trae is
like leader. Somebody got to be able to hold Trae Young in check. Say, hey, you got to stop shooting as much.
But remember, they was talking about last year how John Collins was upset because Trae Young do that all the time, and it ain't done nothing, bro. Nobody's gonna go to Trae Young. And DeJounte Murray probably not going to do it because he's the newcomer. He feels like it's not his place yet to come to his face. Like, hey, bro, you need to stop kind of ball hogging a little bit, man. Get some people involved. He ain't going to come to you. He ain't going to come like that. He ain't going to come to them like that and stuff like that. So, I don't know, but I don't know with the Hawks. They just different, bro. They just different.
They got enough.
It just don't fit. It just don't fit.
They're not a real. It won't happen again with a Ben Simmons situation. He passes the ball and they go to the Eastern Conference Finals. That's not going to happen again with them. I feel like the Hawks are a real team in no man's land right now. They could be one of the teams that like have a fire sale. They could have a fire sale right now. I think it could be the Hawks, the Raptors. I could even see OKC having a fire sale right now. I hope they don't, but they're one of them teams. It's like I'm pretty sure teams are calling in, inquiring about, hey, John Collins. He's gonna always be in trade rumors.
Hey, do y'all think the Raptors gonna be improvement in the second half? Because I don't think so.
No, I don't think so.
I don't think so.
No.
Because I was watching Pick a Side and they little topic about the Raptors and they was bringing up some good points. Like, they don't have a big. I don't remember the last good big they had was Valanciunas when he was younger. Not Marcus Gasol. It's Siakam. Siakam, their starting center. He starts.
Yeah.
And that's not it. That's just not it. There's nothing
like
against
him.
Yeah, that's just not it.
What do you
he has the limp, but he's not. And it's not like he big. He ain't tall or big, so it's like
he a power forward. He's a power forward. Stretch.
Yeah, and they got him starting at center. That's not it.
Siakam.
And they was talking about how they should trade Siakam but keep OG because they said Siakam is he's gonna try to get at least 30 plus after having this good year. And then maybe next year, he's going to average probably 25, 26 points. And then he's going to ask for a lot of money. So they just talk about probably trading him and Fred VanVleet. And they was like, Fred VanVleet been garbage. No cap. He ain't been like how he was.
That actually wouldn't be a bad idea because then you could build your team around two young, potentially elite wings in Scotty Barnes and OG. So it could work.
But they're talking about with OG that OG might actually leave. They don't think OG is going to sign back with them. And I know I kind of said it before. Like I remember myself. I think they should trade Fred and Siakam. Siakam could fit in. I mean, honestly, I think if you put Siakam on the Warriors, that's like nasty. You put Siakam on the Heat, keep Bam or maybe. I think that's nasty.
I like that.
I think
I like that too.
Siakam fit on in a lot of places. Honestly, even if you put Siakam, you put Siakam on the Lakers, that shit is that's Siakam fit in so many places. I think he one of them people that's like right now the Raptors like, yo, they got the youth. They got to do something that's gonna make one of OG want to stay because you're gonna get Scotty. Scotty isn't gonna turn down that rookie extension that he's gonna get. He's not turning that much money down, going somewhere else with another franchise. But yeah, I don't know. They may be in no man's land too. Low key, I might be agreeing with you weeks later, Aaron.
And Fred been getting hurt, bro. I feel like every time I look up, he getting hurt.
Yeah,
the injuries, they catching up to him, bro. And he's small too. He just hasn't been the same like last year.
I think it's because like it's the same like nagging injuries because he's so small, but he's like a sturdy, like a running back, halfback type small, and he plays so much defense, a lot of contact, a lot of lateral movement. That stuff way down on you. Defense is not easy to play. You could get up and play it every day and still try to hit the shot, but it's really, really hard to play defense and get back down and try to score and be assistant. That's a lot of jobs to be doing.
And they just had a big, bro. They just had a big, like a Steven Adams or something. I think they would be better, but having Siakam play the 5 and then you have Scotty playing the 4, that's just too small. And they're gonna get, and then even if they make the playoffs, they're just gonna lose. They're gonna get bounced by whoever because they're gonna have to go up against a Giannis. Giannis is too big for them. A Joel, we know he's too big for them. They can't do nothing with them. So it's like I don't think they're gonna improve. I don't think they will improve. I think they're just gonna be at the bottom, and then they're gonna get. And I think they have their own first round pick, and that might be a little low, so they can get somebody, and then probably think about trading Siakam and get something back for him.
But they have a really
because he probably got
that GM. That's one of the best GMs in sports right now. He is not somebody that's sitting back and letting things come to him. He's probably being proactive, productive. He probably has a few things lined up, a couple of avenues. I doubt that he looking at things and just not letting anything play. I'm pretty sure he eyeing something. He's that dude is good.
Yeah, I agree.
I think a while ago they were talking about they might pursue Jakob Poeltl. I think that would be a good fit. That fixes their center problem right there.
That would.
But does it catapult them to a top 6 seed? I don't know about that. But yeah, they should definitely be able to make the playoffs.
They need a bigger point guard.
Yeah, Jakob gets blocks. He gets boards. He could get you at least 10, 12 points. And that's cool. That's all you need him to do. Play defense, get boards, bro. That's all you need him to do. Because every time I look up, I don't be seeing none of them be getting double-digit rebounds. The only person that be getting double-digit rebounds is Scotty. He be like the only person I look that be getting a double-digit rebound. And then they have Chris Boucher as their backup center. Nothing. He's decent, but he ain't tall. He just lanky. I mean, he just lanky. And then they bench is garbage. That's just facts. They bench sucks.
Yeah, I'm not gonna hold you. You're right about that. And then Chris Boucher, he don't even get that much time. Nick Nurse don't even mess with him like that.
He don't even mess with the buddy, bro. I don't know why, but he don't mess with him.